Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first step into my Slimming World journey. I'm really honest in admitting that I don't have a great relationship with food. My weight's really fluctuated throughout my life. At my heaviest, I was almost 15 stone, and at my lightest I was just over 8 stone, so neither of those two weights are very healthy. I haven't had anything like an eating disorder or anything like that. I have been able to successfully diet and lose weight, but I find with diets that once you've lost the weight and you stop the diet and you go back to your old habits, you just put the weight back on. I think losing weight is really simple. If you eat less and move more, you will lose weight. It's a scientific fact, but it doesn't make it any easier. And things like if you eat the wrong foods, like foods that won't keep you full or foods that aren't giving your body everything that it needs, then you just end up feeling lethargic or hungry, and then you're just going to end up either binging or just making the wrong selections. And I just think that for me, a diet's just not going to cut it this time. I need to change my lifestyle. I want to lose weight, but I want it to be for a long period. I don't want to lose weight and then gradually put weight back on and then lose weight and gradually put weight back on. And I'm nowhere near 15 stone now, which is great, but I'm still not happy and I'm still not comfortable and confident at this weight. And I don't want everything to revolve around my weight anymore. I find that I always go to my weight as like a thing. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If somebody takes a picture, the first thing I think is, do I look fat? Not, did you capture that moment? Did you get us both in the picture? I think, did you make me look fat? It's the first thing I think. When I try on new clothes, I'm not like, does this colour suit me? Does this style suit me? I think, do I look fat? That's the first thing I think about. It happens throughout anything that I'm doing. I lose confidence because I feel fat or I feel like I'm gonna look fat, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate looking back at pictures of myself when I was nearly 15 stone and thinking, what were you doing with your life? I just don't have a good relationship with food at all. Like, for me, food is less of a necessity to survive and more of a hobby, a comfort. It's something that I will commiserate with if I've had a bad day. It's something I will celebrate with if I've had a good day. And that's not healthy and that's not what food's for. And I like food and I enjoy food, and I feel like I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't drink. The only thing I really do is eat, and it's like something I enjoy, and I cannot eat as a hobby. I am bad, and I know I am, and it's not something that a meal replacement shake is going to change. It's not something that a starvation diet is going to change. It's not something that any kind of diet's really going to change, because the problem lies deep. And I don't have a problem with losing weight. I can lose weight. I have lost, like I said, I was almost 15 stone and I'm not now. I've lost a lot of weight and I can do it, and I know I can, and I have a go-to kind of strategy to lose weight. But as soon as I stop, I'm just going to put weight back on. And I want a long-term solution. I just want to feel happy and confident and comfortable. And I know that you should be whatever weight and size you are. It shouldn't define you, but it does define me because it's all I obsess about. So I have decided to start Slimming World. I've got to be honest, I didn't think much to Slimming World. I felt like, how are these people eating all of this food and losing weight? That just doesn't make sense to me. However, I've looked into it and I've done lots of research, and I have been to a couple of meetings and got lots of books and lots of information and read blogs and spoken to people who have done Slimming World, and I think the thing I like about it is that it's not a diet, it is a lifestyle change, and nothing is restricted. And for me, as soon as you say to me, you can't eat that, that is all I want to eat. I am that person. And then I'm obsessive about it, and I am so used to doing diets that you just starve yourself, and to the point where you could eat your own hand. And this is a new concept for me, but I want this to be a long-term thing, so I have to change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, and a little bit with my weight loss that is exactly what I've been doing. So I need to kind of change things up. So I'm really excited to start Slimming World. I know that nothing is off limits in terms of everybody gets what they call a sin allowance. So it's like 15 sins a day that you get, and some people say you should and some people say you shouldn't. Save them and use them, like you could use them on the weekend to have a takeaway or a couple of glasses of wine or some chocolate or whatever, or you can use them every day. And the idea is to stay 100% on plan, is that you use them every day. But I know that if I want to go out for dinner with my friends, or I want to have a meal with my husband, or we're having a family birthday, I know I can still do those things and stay on plan. And that excites me, because there's nothing worse than doing a diet and not being able to leave the house because you can't go out for dinner because all you can eat is a shake or a powdered soup. There's nothing worse than that, because you're miserable because you're not eating, and you're miserable because then you also have no life besides that, and then everything revolves around food and weight, and that's not healthy, and that's not a good relationship to have with food. So I'm really excited to have something where I can hopefully be losing weight but still incorporating some of the things that I'm doing. And I think it's a lot about making the right choices, and it's a lot about eating the right foods and doing the right things. So I am really excited to try that. One thing I know that some people will be horrified at is the fact that I don't plan to go to the weekly group meetings. And I know that for some people, they couldn't have done their weight loss without the group meetings. So I'm in no way throwing shade to the group meetings, because they are really beneficial for some people. I don't think they're going to be that beneficial to me, because I feel like the anxiety that it gives me to go to the group is enough to make me want to quit, if I'm honest. So firstly, other people go there because they get motivated. I would be going there to get demotivated, and that doesn't seem to make sense. If, like me, you are wanting to give Slimming World a go alone, whether that's because you want to try it before you go to group and spend membership money, or you just want to know more about it, I have done a basic overview of it on my blog. It's the basic concept behind Slimming World, and enough information to kind of get you started and get you on your way, and just some tips and tricks of things that I'm doing because I am going it alone without the support of group. So if that's something that interests you, and the only thing putting you off is maybe joining group or anxiety or things like that, then do head over to the blog and see if that'll kind of give you enough information to get you started. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week, hopefully with a weight loss update. Take care, guys. Bye.